His name's Henry.
Mowers and blowers.
Mowers and blowers.
Oh, good morning, guys. How you doing? It's Henry and Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to part 3 of my new F-150 XL two-wheel drive pickup truck. It's the sketchiest transaction I ever made, and I don't really know if it's just real miles or a rebuilt engine or but all I know is it looks new and it drives like new and it's fantastic. I'm getting ready to register and insure this and get my plates for it, but I want to take it to my local mechanic and try to get rid of a couple of codes and also maybe change a fuel injector that is causing one of the codes. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, I have fixed a bunch of stuff already in episode 2. Be sure to go check out my playlist, and also episode 1 where I actually the video of when I actually go and do the sketchy transaction and drive it home. After driving it home all the way from Brooklyn, I'm looking underneath for any oil leaks, from the differential, transmission, engine. Not one drop of oil, like I knew, because I inspected the car before I bought it, and it looked like a sound engine, and everything looked great, which is why I bought it. Granted, there's so many unknowns about this car. I'm just gonna drive it until it dies, and then maybe one of you guys will swap an engine for me. Today I'm gonna clean the inside. I'm gonna use a combination of some super clean to get out a lot of stains. There's a lot of paint stuff in there. I think the guy used to be a painter, so there's a lot of paint smears in there and sticky stuff, and you don't want sticky stuff in the backseat, you know what I mean? And also some wheel cleaner. Wheel cleaner works well for some of those parts too. It's essentially the same stuff, it has that chemical stuff that really gets off stuff quickly. And some spray foam that I have a little bit of. In addition, I also have some Lucas Oil interior cleaner. I've never tried this stuff, even though I've had it for a while. It's called Lucas Slick Mist Fast and Easy Interior Detailer. So I use this for the dash, the windows, whatever. We'll see how that works too. The seats have some stains in it, and instead of using a brush to scrub and agitate and stuff, which I could do, I have this thing that I got for a review like a year or two ago. I couldn't find the charger for it because I got so many things from review. I got thousands of chargers sitting all over the place. I can't remember where I put this charger. I have that problem. I should really label things, Anyway, I plugged any charger in here. Now I have to hold the button down. I did something to the battery or whatever. I have to hold the button down to keep it off. When I let go, it's on. Whatever. I'm going to use this and spray this stuff on the seats and I wouldn't have to scrub. Let's see how this works. But I don't know how long the battery's going to last before it dies, but I have to hold my finger on it to stop it. So I think I reversed the polarity by plugging in a charger that wasn't supposed to be there. Anyway, we'll get going now.
But first, from the other episode, I had a low pressure warning on the dash, which means I needed to pump up the tires. The back had 15 and 20 psi, the front had 30, so they're all like 38 now, but now I get a pressure fault sensor warning. I learned that these cars, you have to have it relearn again. I don't really understand, but apparently I'm supposed to put in the key. I'm just going to try it. Put it to the on position. Right. Oh my God, that driver door. Oh, okay, it went away. So now you can see it says tire pressure. It still says door ajar. What the F? That's no good. Let me start it. Driver door ajar. Oh, duh, I have the front door open. I'm such a nut. So it has, the only warning it has is that icon for the tire pressure sensor fault. So let me shut it back off again and just put it on. And they said something about And this sounds ridiculous, but you press this like the hazard light, you press it like 3 or 4 times or 5 times consecutively, and then it'll beep. And then when it beeps, it'll tell you to go and let air out of the front wheel, the right front, the right rear, the left rear, all that. So let's try it. Ooh, it worked. So now it's telling me to train the left front tire. This is very interesting. Train the left front. All right. Let me go get a little thing. Actually, maybe I'll use my fingernail. I've never known this before, but I saw it on YouTube. So what do we not see on YouTube? I'm gonna let the air out until it beeps again. I'm letting a lot of air out. You just put it back in, I guess. I gotta go get a screwdriver because my... Ooh, look, you heard that? It just trained itself. So just when I let go, it beeped. This is interesting, huh? I'm gonna go back inside. Train right front tire. Okay, I'm gonna go get a screwdriver for this. I got a screwdriver, right front tire. I'm gonna just let air out until I hear that beep. Apparently the monitors, the sensors and monitors are training itself. I don't know what that means, but... I'm letting a lot of air out. All right, so that's done. I have a feeling I have to pump this back up again, so I'm gonna leave that cap off. It says tires not trained, repeat. Let's do that again. Maybe I should start it over again. There you go. Train left front tire. So I tried it 2 other times, didn't work. It keeps saying this tire seems to be giving me the problem. It won't train this. It always says training failed, retry. You know. So I tried it like 2-3 times already. I don't really want to do that right now. I gotta start cleaning the interior of the car. I could try this again like later or something. But today's Saturday and there's it's week 18 of the NFL, so I want to watch the 2 games that are on later. The other stuff is not really all that important. The tire pressure thing, you know, I can always clear, at least try to clear it with my OBD2. If not, Frank's car care will probably be able to flash it or something. So I want to show you how dirty the car is. See, it has like these paint smears and splashes on it all over. See that? It shouldn't take too much to get it out, but there's quite a lot, like all over. The seats are in this. There, if you look at that part there. See? Like everywhere. I think just a wipe down will do it. I'm gonna try to clean off these seats. They're not terrible. It just has some of that paint residue on there. Maybe it's spackle, I'm not sure. But I might get seat covers for this because this is where it always rips from getting in and out all the time. It's normal. Look over here. See? So that's what I'm dealing with. Here's the back row. See that? It's just dirty. Rear seats are okay. It's a little bit of a stain there. Probably a poo stain. You know when you fart too hard and a little bit leaks out? You know what I mean. Also, I'm missing this. I was looking online for this. The cup holder that attaches to this, that's like $120. And if you think I'm going to spend $120 to get the cup holder for this, you're crazy. So if any of you guys work at a used car lot or a junkyard or something and you find the 2010 in, I want to say this is stone color, that thing, let me know. Appreciate it. Leave it in the comments. That's the old plate for the radio, the old radio, which is the stock CD player, I guess, radio for this. It's in this box. But whoever sold this to me or before that put a brand new Pioneer NEX 1770 NEX. It's fantastic. Has CarPlay in it, which means you just plug in your iPhone and whatever's on your iPhone displays on the screen. I ordered a backup camera so I can put it on the license plate frame and so I can back up. It's connected to that. I mean, it does. I think I fixed the leak yesterday from the rain that we got and the third light that wasn't on there too well, and it has some water damage over here, but I'm going to try to get that out too. There is some paint splashes on the headliner as well. So, you know, not terrible, but not good either, you know. So I'll get cracking on just wiping this stuff down, doing the seats. So, been out here for about 3 hours. I didn't get much done because today's Saturday, and guess what? All the neighbors are home. So every time they walk by, they're like, hey, I gotta tell the whole story again. And of course, they can't just go and watch because this is a month ahead of when you're watching it. It's January 7th today. So I had to tell like Andy, the Brit, Steve, a bunch of other neighbors that walk. Everybody that walks by wants to know the whole story. So I had to tell them the whole story. So I was talking like 2 hours. But it did take me about an hour to clean just the interior of this door because the paint was soaked. The spray, you know, splashes of paint were in the speaker mesh cover right there. Can you imagine how tough it is to get it out? I had to use a mini screwdriver to get the little dots out and a toothbrush because the super clean, while it got off everything nice and clean, right? The super clean, I used the wheel cleaner as well as the regular super clean, and it cleaned. You guys can see the door, right? But for the paint, I had to spray some brake parts cleaner on a towel and just painstakingly go through every little dot of paint that there was. So, you know, I got just the inner door in an hour. It was crazy. However, it's not that cold. It was therapeutic, you know what I'm saying? So look at that. That mesh cover was filled with splattered paint, you know what I mean? Inside it had a lot of snot in there, you know, whatever. So I'm pretty happy how the inner door came out. Look, just to give you guys an idea about the condition of this car. Look. There's still some paint down there. I couldn't get to it. You can't see it, so who cares? But look, we're beat of rust, guys. There is no rust. Look in there. Look at that. Is that clean or what? Dude. 300,000 miles or not. It's a clean truck, man. Anyway, I had just about enough of fun for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I work on, I guess, the dash. There's a lot of paint everywhere, you know, so I'm gonna wipe down the dash, steering wheel, and that machine that I had to clean the upholstery and the carpet stopped working. Can't charge it. I can't find the charger. Maybe I shorted it out. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's the next day. 30 degrees. Cold. Gonna get started on cleaning up the right side door because it's handy. Let me show you what it looks like right now. Always good to show before and after. So this side, the seats are okay. Just a bit dirty with some paint. My King Bolin OBD2. Actually, I don't think it works very well. Anyway, this one's pretty bad. Lots of paint. Overspray. I don't know why it's like that. What are you doing in this van? Truck. Of course I have it. This mesh grill cover for the speakers is going to be a pain. Actually, the carpets look okay. Just need some floor mats. So I've been having a dickens of a time getting this paint off. I've been using all kinds of stuff like, you know, the brushes, metal bristle brush. I mean, just a lot of grinding, you know what I mean? But the metal bristle brushes don't seem to be damaging the plastic. So I thought, hey, why not use my metal bristle brush on a, you know, go slow speed, right? Like that. And it really helps out a lot. Look. Comes off a lot easier instead of using manual labor to try to do this. So I'm just gonna go slowly and play around with this. I'm sitting down, you know. It's a pain in the butt, but I mean, it's gotta be done. Okay, here you go. I just do like a door a day. So I got that out pretty good. It was way easier with the drill. It's still kind of wet, you know. But dang, son, that shit looks good, bro. I mean, way better than before. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that's enough fun for a day, too, you know. I don't like menial work, you know what I mean? But dang, look, I'm telling you about this car, guys. There is no rust anywhere. This car's like new. I had to buy it. A million miles or not. Yeah, so one door a day. It'll take probably 40 days for me to make this video. But tomorrow I'm taking this car into my buddy Frank, Scott at Frank's Car Care. And we're gonna see if we could pass inspection. You might have to replace a fuel injector. We're gonna get an oil change also for it. Oh, reminds me, I need to get some 5W20 Lucas oil that I have, so that saves me money providing the oil. I like it when my mechanic accepts parts and he could just do the labor for it. He doesn't always have to get the parts for you. So if you can find a mechanic that'll, you know, put your oil in and use your part to put it in, you don't always have to buy it from him, you know. That's a good mechanic, you know.
Anyway, I'll let you know what happens with that, and we'll see you tomorrow.
It's not unusual to be mad with anyone.
Shit, what they say in New York? Is you dumb?
So you really think y'all break?
Is you dumb?
Hey, I'm Andy from Jericho.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.